Good evening, all. We have Fatima Zahara today to share her experiences as a student counselor. And the topic she's chosen to present to us is balancing between health and academics. Yeah, I give it on to Fatima. Fatima, please introduce yourself and go ahead.
Hello, myself Fatima Zahara. I'm a student counselor. I'm currently taking a break right now, and I'm a freelancer for a for a um, a counseling company that I am a founder of, that is Radiant Mind. And today's topic that I'll be taking for uh, aspiring psychologists, students, as well as student counselors who have joined us. Thank you all for taking your time in this meet and coming forward to participate. So today I'll be talking about balancing between health and academics. Okay. Mm. So a little bit about Radiant Mind. Radiant Mind was found at 2023, soon after my graduation. I was taking a break, and I thought, why not begin counseling, come uh, awareness sessions related to psychology for betterment of society. So I've created this Radiant Mind. It's not a company as per se. It's a community that I created through WhatsApp groups and social media accounts. So I would like you to follow my Instagram page, Radiant #mind #counseling #hub in Instagram. If you have seen the poster, you would have seen the links to my LinkedIn also. So today I'm gonna take these topics. The contents are aspects of mental health, digital wellness, time management, managing stress, and relation between academic performance and health. First, let me know in the comments section what do you guys do? What are your names and what do you guys do? Comment section, just comment what you do so that I can see in here. Okay, so ma'am, can you see the comments?
Yes,
Hello.
yes, Fatima, it's visible.
Okay, okay. How many people have commented, ma'am?
So I've posted counseling psychologist. Apilasha is a budding counselor, and we have Varshita, who's a student intern. We have Yarini, who's currently pursuing clinical psychology.
Okay, so that's great. Great to know everyone who has been in here. As a psychologist, we all aspire to become student counselors or psychologists or clinical psychologists, whatever it is. Uh, the first step towards being a psychologist is being a student. So, how to manage effectively between health and academics is the first thing that we learn while on the path of psychology. So, let me get to the first aspect of mental health. The aspect of mental health includes exercise, diet, and sleep. So, in this exercise, diet, and sleep, first one, exercise. is the most important and crucial part as it strengthens our muscles, bones, and hearts and improves stamina and energy levels. Um, when we have the strength to endure pain or in tough times, when we have the strength, physical strength, it can also contribute to mental strength, mental stability. Also, it can also
Fatima,
contribute to mental.
sorry to interrupt. Are we talking about
Yes,
the mental health of professionals or students?
both, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. So this webinar is actually a general topic which can coincide for both professionals as well as for students. So it's a general topic for all. It enhances concentration and memory. By meaning concentration, the blood circulation when blood circulation increases in a body when we exercise, and it improves our all over concentration, and memory is also improved over time when we exercise, as exercise becomes a routine for us. Now, diet. How diet improves our mental health is that diet provides the sufficient energy for the body. That is, it provides energy for our daily activities and studies as well as professional uh, professional growth also. In sense of professional growth, skipping breakfast can also hinder professional growth or even studies, because diet is a main source of providing energy for our body. Now, in diet, if we take the enough nutrients for our body, it can support for growth and development, and it can strengthen immunity system. So, immunity system is the main system that protects our body from any diseases, and by proper diet, we can improve the immunity system. Now, sleep, it helps the brain to store information and to retain the information that we have studied throughout the day or acquired throughout the day. It also repairs and refreshes the body, and it improves focus, attention, and decision making. So, three things are important, very important aspect of mental health, that is exercise, diet, and sleep. For any human being, this is the basic aspect of maintaining a mental health as well as physical health. Now, let's talk about digital wellness. How digital wellness is important for us. Digital wellness, we should set by digital wellness, I mean using the phone as not as a time pass or a habitual way. It's a art of using the phone or gadgets that we have efficiently, productively, for studies as well as for professional use. So the first pointer that I wanted to say is to set limits and boundaries. First, we have to limit screen time by scheduling and sticking to it. By creating a screen time limit, we know how much time we have spent on screen, and what what other activities beyond the screen that we can do to improve our social life, or to make time for hobbies, or to make time for our physical health. Now, being mindful of use. Be aware of how much time you spend online and on what activities. Um, we should be aware of how much time we spend online, and we should monitor how it affects our mood, cognition, as well as we should be able to recognize contents that are um, contents that are false or true. This is also a part of being mindful of use. Now, protecting personal information. This is a very important aspect, as using strong, unique passwords and never sharing them is a key aspect of protecting personal information. And we should evaluate online content critically. That is, uh, we should we shouldn't be I wouldn't say influenced. We shouldn't be more into um, social media. Maybe they might be spreading a fake reflection of themselves, which we might see as perfect. So it creates a uh, a very um, confusing personality, or personality issues or behavior issues in ourselves. We'll have a self what to say we'll have some self reflection, self image issues regarding this when we overuse any gadgets or social media and try to copy influencers or something like that. So we should evaluate online content critically. If you have any doubts or any thing to say, I'll give you time in the end of the session. This is an open session and anybody can critically tell anything, but please follow the decorum of telling it after the session. Okay, then now let's get to the part of time management. Uh, Setting clear goals. That is, we have our academic and personal goals, and we should prioritize our tasks effectively. So, first we should define our academic and personal goals, and then we should prioritize these tasks in a manner that is that comes first, like which is urgent, important, and less important. This is how we should prioritize these tasks. And if these tasks are big, then we should break down these large tasks into smaller bits and manageable tasks so that these become manageable tasks. Now, creating a to-do list. Creating a to-do list is the most efficient way of finishing daily tasks. In the first thing what I do when I get to office is to create a to-do list, and I try to complete as much as possible for the day's work, and the next day's work I prepare my desk and then I leave the office. So creating a to-do list is very important. Now, if multitasking is good for you, like if you're a multitasking person, you can you can effectively finish tasks. But if you are not a multitasking person, then focus on one task at a time to improve both productivity and quality of work. Then, in time management, let's see about minimize distractions. The main distraction that we face is in today's environment is social media and noisy environments. So, in social media, we easily get distracted by notifications. So, when we are sitting to do a task, we should turn off the notifications and then we should do the task. Then, there is a technique called Pomodoro technique, in which we use 25 minutes of focused work and followed by a short break, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes of a short break. This can improve productivity among people. Now, work during peak times. Um, we should know our body clock, how our body clock works, and we should work during those times where our productivity is at peak. That is for any person, um, morning hours is at peak. That is from, so let's take from 7 to 9. So well, we should do the major tasks at 7 to 9 and then focus the smaller tasks later for the day so that we'll not have much workload for these periods. Now, self care and flexibility. We must, as much as we schedule finishing tasks and goals, we must also concentrate on rest and fun. That is, we must schedule on how we spend our time focusing on mental health, physical health, and then focusing on rest. So, this helps in rejuvenation for the next day to come. Now, managing stress, healthy habits. From the uh, previous slideshows I've told, first thing is getting enough sleep. Uh, Getting enough sleep is very important for us, for our mental and physical health. Then eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, then limiting caffeine and substances. Now, in this context, I would like to tell something. Um, more and more students are getting addicted to substances because maybe because of their friend background or friends they influence them or because of their environment. So this actually affects their overall academics and lifestyle. It leads them um, into what do you say, bad mental health as well as physical health, and also academically they will be less concentrated, focused, and aggressive towards people. So there are changes in their behavior also. As a school counselor, we must always focus on people, whether they have substance usage or health issues related to substance use, because it can also affect their overall growth as a student. Now, limiting caffeine. Caffeine also acts similar to substances, but in a very less form. Because how much caffeine we intake in our body, it creates uh, uh, aversion, not aversion, it creates um, a baseline in where our sleep gets affected, our mental health get affected, and also uh, we will be losing pleasure in activities that we used to do. So limiting caffeine is also um, one of the most important pointers that I would like to notify. Okay. So mechanism. In coping mechanism, practicing mindfulness and relaxation, techniques like deep breathing, meditation, guided imaginary can provide immediate relief. Now, deep breathing is a very effective method, and as well as meditation and guided imaginary. So these things can provide immediate relief to a person who is facing stress. Managing stress, the most important aspect that I would like to highlight is improving time management. When we learn how to manage our time effectively, we can manage our stress also effectively. So, in when we manage our time effectively, we get time to socialize, get time to concentrate on other aspects of life, we get time to focus on our mental health. Now, if our stress is beyond our limits, what shall we do? We should take support. Um, we should seek help from a trusted adult, or we should uh, feel free to talk to a counselor who can understand what we are going through. Now, relationship between academic performance and health. Now, physical activity and fitness. People who have regular physical activity improves cognition function, and areas like mathematics and reading are a bit more advanced than people who are not physically active or fit. These They have better attention memory and key skills for learning. So, physical fitness is one of the main important factor that provides that uh, gives very much importance in attention memory and skill for learning. Now, next one is nutrition. Healthy diet supports a student's physical health and mental capacity to succeed in school. Skipping meals or eating unhealthy can negatively affect performance. Uh, when nutrition is affected, immunity is affected. So, our overall health again declines, and we won't be able to focus on our priorities. Now, overall health. These sleep, nutrition, and exercise. These contribute to the overall health, both mental health and physical health. So, what happens is, if a student's overall health declines, they experience school failure or grade retention, or dropout rates are more. Then, mental health. Psychological distress from stressors like academic overload. Now, some students are able to achieve high, some students are able to achieve low. This is due to maybe their environment, how the environment is making them grow. Some gets the space, some don't. And this happens. Um, people tend to fail in time management and have academic stress or academic overload. This can also affect negatively in a student's ability to learn. Lifestyle choices, substance use, or risky behavior can also link to lower grades and lower test scores. Now, how academic performance impacts health? Positive cycle. There's a cycle regarding how academic performance and impacts health. So, in that cycle, the positive cycle is achieving academic success can boost student self worth, motivation, overall well being, and supports better health outcomes. Negative cycle is lower lower academic achievement leading to feeling of failure which impacts a minute, which can negatively impact a student's mental health. Thank you. So uh, this is the gist of how balancing between health and academics is. One minute. If you have any doubts, you can unmute yourself and then you can tell.
I request the participants to post any questions. You can also um, clarify certain things that you want to in relation to whatever Fatima has presented to us. You can also give a feedback about what was your takeaway from whatever she presented. Please go ahead. Yes, Abhilasha ma'am. Thanks for your session, ma'am. It was very informative.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. If you have any doubts or anything regarding what I said, if you feel that it was unsure or needed clarification, you can ask me.
Can I have few words from my school counseling participants? Any suggestions? Anita ma'am? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah,
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I would like to appreciate Fatima, ma'am, for taking for making use of this opportunity in a wonderful, way, productive way, where she has given the valid points, which is actually required for the need of the hour. So, thank you so much, ma'am, and best wishes for you.
Thank you, Anita ma'am. Thank you. Much appreciate.
Yarni?
So hi, ma'am. Hi, Fatima, ma'am. The session was nice and it was very short and it was clear and it was to the point and it was really nice. Thank you.
Thank you. So comments like this only makes me motivate myself to do more sessions like these. So there is a YouTube channel for us, Radiant Mind Counseling Hub. I'll be sharing it with Swati ma'am, and uh, in it we'll be posting some sessions that we have done previously. So you can check that out also.
Yeah, I'll add you in the Tamil Nadu participants group where our other participants are also there so that you can directly share your inputs. And Fatima, thank you for the session. I request
All
my students to be present, whereas the others who do not have questions can feel free to leave the forum. Thank you so much for joining us because I invited you, and with due respect to and your patience for staying with us until the end of the session. Thank you so much, and thank you, Fatima, for giving us this presentation.